Hey everybody, this is Kyle. Here is my Patreon leak for this month, and this comes from December of 2020. Now in 2020, I was releasing an album on YouTube, doing a song a month starting in February. The album was released in February of 2021. That is Blood Candy. Since, things were kind of goofy at that time in history, I didn't get a chance to have an album release show and things like that. So what I did on my Patreon is do an acoustic take and a live looping take of every song on the album. And here is Final Goodbye. And I'm screen recording this with OBS, so in case there's some kind of glitchy stuff or it locks up, the actual video where it is does not do that. That's just my screen recording software. So I'll let this play, and then I'll tell you a little story about this.
What your friend said to me, who you were seeing had multiples of me, lied about the ones before, the others after her, lied to me about damn near everything. I'm not lying when I say this is the final goodbye. You change your story. You said it's your memory. From the team, you only said that to me. You lied about the ones before, the others after her. Lied to me about damn near everything. I'm not lying when I say this is the final goodbye. About the ones before, the others after her. Lied to me about damn near everything. I'm not lying when I say this is the final goodbye.
So with that set up, that's exactly how I sound whenever I perform live. All I did for that setup, in addition to setting up the cameras and the lights, is I just hooked up my live looping setup into a computer, going into it, and recorded the audio and video at the same time. I set up some live performance lights that I have that I don't really get a chance to use most of the time because, like, I play a lot of restaurants and things like that. And having these lights and stuff would probably be way more annoying than they would be cool. I've used them a couple times. But for these, like I said, I was trying to fill that void of not having a release show. I was trying to have some fun, get a little energy going. That was fun to record this and the other songs and that was fun to record this song this way. So I just gotta share a very quick story. In the summer of 2020, there was a time where things kind of relaxed a little bit. I had a tour plan as everything went into quarantine and things, and most of those dates got canceled except for a couple winery dates in Louisville and Lexington, Kentucky. And from St. Louis, that's about 5 and about 6 hours, 15 minutes, give or take a little bit, from St. Louis. So I was in Louisville one day, then the next day in Lexington. And both of these were outdoor gigs. Everyone was able to spread out and things. And it was really cool to get a chance to play out of town when, things were kind of iffy about being open and, being close to people or not. Now in Lexington, as I went around the people that were spread out in this field, it was a beautiful setting. I do have a vlog video about it on my channel. I met some people and this guy said, "Hey, I saw your video for Final Goodbye. Can you play that song?" And that's the first time since I started trying on YouTube, which was January of 2020, that someone said, "Hey, I saw you on YouTube. Can you play this song?" And that was cool to play a song. Now this particular version, I did a slightly extended solo. And what's cool about the looping setup is I sometimes get a chance to solo. It depends on the song. But then that gives me a chance, more importantly, to repeat the chorus again. And since this song, the titles and the chorus, etc., and it really drives home that point of final goodbye. Thanks for hanging out with me. This Patreon link was voted on by patrons, and I'll put their names right here. Thanks to them for making this video possible, and I'll see you next time.